Shalom ladies, this is Rebekah Bat Yahshua from Teshuvah Ministries, and just for a few minutes this evening I wanted to do a quick winter feast rundown or lineup. So I did a spring feast lineup, I did a fall feast lineup, and this year I kind of failed to do the winter festival lineup before Hanukkah, but nevertheless I'm here. I'm going to record just for a second the winter festival lineup. So I'm sure that most of you know that there is Hanukkah and there's Purim in the winter. So between the fall feast and the spring feast, there is some beautiful festivals of Israel that we are invited to partake in. And I know that there are going to be several of you who believe that we shouldn't be partaking in Hanukkah or Purim, that somehow they are pagan, somehow they are not part of the seven, so therefore we shouldn't be taking part in them at all because they're not commanded in the Torah, specifically in the covenant. So you're being taught enmity to these two festivals, and I'm really sad about that, because I think these two festivals, the more I've explored them, they are beautiful festivals that we really need. Now, I'm not talking about the Hanukkah that looks like Christmas. I'm not talking about the Purim that looks like Halloween. I'm talking about the real, true Hanukkah, the real, true Purim. I invite you to go to our YouTube channel and watch my teachings on Hanukkah and then Purim as well. So in those two videos I take you through these two festivals, these two winter festivals, and I show you what they're really truly about and how much you really need them in your life. They prepare you for the spring feasts. They prepare you for the covenant in Shavuot. They prepare you for the fall feast. So in reality, you know, I think they're beautiful, and I really don't understand why everybody is getting their panties in a bunch over it. I mean, just think about this. Do you take part in Thanksgiving? I bet you do. A lot of people do who say, you know, who are anti-Hanukkah or anti-Purim, but they take part in Thanksgiving. Well, why? You know, that was something established by man. So why do you take part in it? Because this is the thing, is Purim and Hanukkah get attacked by people because they say they were man-made. Well, actually, literally in the scriptures, if you remember, Hanukkah is in the Maccabees, which is in the Apocrypha, which was taken out of our scriptures somewhere, you know, in the 1800s. And so here it was actually in there, a commanded festival for Israel to keep. In Purim, same thing. It's actually in our canon right now in the story of Esther. It's in the book of Esther, and it is a commanded festival for Israel to keep, as well as another country. You have to study it to find out. So, I mean, Yahweh didn't breathe that out at the Mount Sinai, you know, in the wilderness. No, he didn't, but he gave them to us later. The events that created those two festivals hadn't happened yet, and they had to happen in order for those two festivals to be created. Like with Hanukkah, it's prophesied in the scriptures. Daniel prophesies about it. I mean, the word Hanukkah means dedication. So you see, you know, Israel very familiar with dedication all throughout the Tanakh, and you see it prophesied, the abomination of you see the abomination of desolation prophesied in Daniel. You see it again mentioned in Revelation. You know, I mean, the prophetic implications of both of these festivals are incredible. Purim also has a very prophetic underlay to it that is something that Jim Staley talks about, which is his insights on Purim are amazing. So basically, in a nutshell, ladies, you have two winter festivals that you are invited to partake in to help restore to the original and the true festivals, like what the deep meaning is of those two festivals, and then bring those into your home by, you know, figuring out some traditions that are good and can help you and your family remember what Papa wants you to talk about and think about during these two festivals. There's provision for you. You can actually you know, turn your back on Christmas and January 1st and all the other. dark time of year, and I think that Papa has completely provided for us a couple festivals that we get to like enter into and celebrate and look forward to, and help our families look forward to these two festivals as well, Chanukah and Purim. They're beautiful, and they mean a lot for your heart, because you know, in order to enter the spring feast, you have to have your heart, and Hanukkah is all about cleansing your heart. It's all about getting the idolatry out. So you get the idolatry out, rededicate your heart during Hanukkah, so that then you have the new heart and it's ready for Purim. And in Purim, you learn about how to dress for the king. What does the king like? You know, and you inquire of the Ruach HaKodesh, representative of Haggai in the story, you know, and you find out, what does the king like? And then you learn how to get dressed to go meet the king. Ready for the spring feast, and then Shavuot, the covenant, and then the fall feast. You get ready to actually meet your bridegroom and then live together. It's just crazy beautiful. Hanukkah starts the 25th day of the 9th month of the year, of Yahweh's year, of Yahovah's year. Your head of the year, you count 9 months, and then the 25th day of that month is Hanukkah, the first day of Hanukkah. Now Hanukkah goes for 8 days, okay? So Hanukkah is an 8-day celebration, and watch my videos on teachings on that so you can know what Hanukkah is all about. Okay, and then Purim is actually, it's in the month of Adar, which is the last month of the year. It's the 12th month of the year, unless it becomes an Adar Bet, which is a 13th month year. And that's a whole nother story, so don't get me started on that right now. So that happens the 13th and 14th day of Adar. Just looking a little messy there, but anyway, there we go. I am getting so cold, so I am pretty much done. That's all I wanted to do. Nice little lineup, quick, short, sweet, to the point. Go watch my videos on both of those festivals. I know that you're probably either all in and agree with celebrating those, or you have been taught enmity towards them, but you look at the real ones. Yahshua celebrated Hanukkah, you know, and Purim does not have to look like Halloween. I'm shaking, I'm so cold. So I'm out of here. Okay, bye. Out. Isn't that pretty lake? Yeah, it's a really, really beautiful lake here. Coeur d'Alene Lake. It's very, very cold though. So I'm done. Okay, bye.